and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. And she say, make me dance. If you can make me dance. I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Crowd begins with a pass. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And it'll mark out up at the 34-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right. 18, what's that?
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
All right. 18,
Schultz, the motion man. On on the bootleg. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second down and a yard. Smith again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit go.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Here's second and 2. On play action. Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
On the quick, right?
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. He'll set up the screen here with Dell. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Here we go. Second down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Easy. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And that's good for 27 and a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
play action, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 11 at the Texans' 32-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
15. 57 colors, 57 colors.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to be set up. First and goal. He is down at the 6.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Henry To'o in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track.
And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Smith, touchdown, Kansas City. It's his third touchdown on the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here
we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now, Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Johnson in punt formation for the Texans.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First down throw. Mahomes looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's caught by Hunt. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to push this one forward. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Woods. Touchdown, KC. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top. 14-0.
14. Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. George Karlaftis working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They try to work the screen with Mixon. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, the man is Royal. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Follow these two. Back.
Mahomes back. Has caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Cross. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Running forward is Corum. And some good blocking at the point of attack. They'll pick up about 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry.
A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Corum. And he'll take this one in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Get up. At 18. That's it.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And this is really just all about the second effort. I mean, they've got him stopped initially, but it's his ability to just continue to push through the initial contact, push forward to that 1st down marker, and he didn't get it by much, but it's a really good effort.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down for Houston.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
2J.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Schultz, the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. to the left side. Caught by Schultz. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Texans first down.
It's
a gain of 6.
Dell, the motion man.
First down, Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Pick up there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this on the ground with Cora. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza. It's a punt for KC.
In punt formation for the Chiefs.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
31-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. There's a handoff to Cora. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. We got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Okay.
Now Stroud. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances?
And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time.
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground is Corum to start the drive. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Once again, it's Corum. 13 more on that count. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Let's go, Artie. Where's it?
On the ground, this is Hunt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Here we go. 2nd and 11.
18.
They'll go down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.